This is ridiculous. And I'm noticing it everywhere. Not just where I'm about to talk about, but I'm noticing it everywhere. It's gotten to the point where if I go to a website where there's an article and I wish to make a comment for said article, I'm just stating my own feelings on an article and my personal preferences and just how I feel about something. And you damn trolls and fanboys give me crap. And I'm really fed up with it. I make a comment having to do with World of Warcraft and how I don't like the combat system. And I don't. And I prefer the combat system of, I think it's WildStar and the Elder Scrolls Online. I prefer that combat system. I prefer the combat system in DC Universe Online. I prefer something more active, more where I feel like I'm a little more in control of what the hell I'm doing in a game. WoW's battle system, to me, is antiquated. It's old. It's boring. It's difficult to really play. You don't really feel like you got much control over your character. You don't have much control over your attacks. You have to wait for something. Now, I know other games do this, but they balance it better. You don't wait as long. So you have to wait for these keys up here. I think it's 1 through 9, or 9 and then 0. For your skills, you have to wait for that to load up. Now, during that combat in World of Warcraft, you sit there and you try to maneuver and avoid hits. You can't avoid hits. You're locked in with that character. They pretty much always hit you. It's based on it's a little too much based. It's based a little too much on turn-based RPG setup, in that you go back and forth, hit, 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 and you can't really physically move to avoid a hit. You have to just make sure you have a higher evade or whatever. Okay, but that's besides the point, but I just wanted to say that. You fanboys, you trolls, are pissing me off with this crap. Coming down on somebody because they have a personal preference and they're voicing how they feel about something, voicing their personal preference, just casually saying how they feel about something, or just casually I'm commenting the story, I'm commenting the article. I'm not commenting the community. I'm not commenting the other commenters. I'm commenting the story. And if I hate how these websites have it set up. And then maybe they'll change it at one point to where I can lock it, to where my comment is my comment and you cannot reply to my comment. Because every time somebody does, it's somebody giving me crap. It's somebody giving me a hard time just because I have my own personal preference and I'm stating them. It's not like you people take personal offense, like I'm attacking you. Just because you like it doesn't mean I'm attacking you. If you like it, good on you. Congratulations. You enjoy it. You keep playing it. That's your prerogative. But don't get pissed at me for using free speech. I'm not bashing anyone. I simply say, I've gotten where I avoid saying something as stupid as, this fucking sucks, or this is just bullcrap, I don't care for this, this is horrible. Actually, I do say I don't care for it. If I don't care for it, I just simply say I don't care for it. And I try not to be an ass about it. I don't sit there and go, this is horrible, this is the horriblest thing more, I think this is just total crap. No, usually my comments boil down to, I have a preference. I don't really like this. Personally, I don't like it. If you like it, congratulations. Keep playing it. I don't care. My comment shouldn't affect you. It shouldn't affect you, and you shouldn't take personal offense. But you all do. You all do it. You act like it's a personal attack. It's not a personal attack. It's not. Unless I were to sit there and say, anybody who likes this is a fucking idiot. Then it's a personal attack on everybody else. Otherwise, it's not. You need to use some common sense. Use whatever freaking brain cells you have in your skull. Use them. It's getting to be bullcrap. This is more or less a follow-up to another video I talked about. But it's just getting on my nerves. What the hell is wrong with you? It goes back to that anonymity. There's people who are rejects of society, and that's my best way of putting it. They don't work in society. They don't work. So, yeah. I'm fed up. I wanted to make a video about it. You all need to get it through your skulls. Alright? Somebody has their own thoughts about something, fine. I'm not even being an ass when I state my opinions on something. I'm not even talking anyone down. I'm not talking anything down. I'm not telling people, I'm not calling anybody any names. I'm not saying anything bad about people. I'm not doing anything. I'm just saying I don't really like something. Personally, I don't really like it. Personally, to me, I always have to type this out too. Personally, to me, and then I type out in bold capital letters, to me, such and such, such and such. It's not good to me. Because I'm talking for myself. I'm speaking for myself. Alright, 6 minutes is long enough to say this. I think I've gotten my point across. Another video that's not goofy. I don't feel like being goofy in this video. I'm fed up. I'm totally fed up. I'm completely, totally, and I want to use a fancy word here, but I don't want to say it wrong. There's words that I want to use, and every time I want to use it, I always botch it. It's a really long, well, maybe not long, but it is a technical term. I mean, a while ago, the word antiquated, when I said it, I almost got it wrong. My brain snapped. I was like, oh, yeah, antiquated, that's the word I'm looking for. Antiquated means old, done to death. And it has been. I don't care for that. And what is the EverQuest? Before that, it was EverQuest. I couldn't really stand to play EverQuest either. Or, as it was affectionately called, Evercrack. Let's see, it was Evercrack, and, sorry, it was Evercrack, and then currently World of Warcrack. It's like crack for some people. I don't know. Yeah. All right, but that's this video. That's my point. That's what I wanted to say. If you like World of Warcraft, fine. If you like anything and I don't like it, whatever. Keep playing it. I'm not telling you not to play it. I'm saying how I feel about something. I mean, I gotta wonder about the thought process in some people's brains. I gotta wonder what's going on up in there. What is going on up in those skulls? What is going on that you have to jump at somebody and start talking crap about them? It's like you're taking personal offense. You're threatened by somebody's feelings about something? You're threatened by all this? Stop being like that. It makes you look like a tool. It makes you look like a childish little tool. It makes you look like a waste of life. Before you get angry at somebody's personal comments, personal feelings, before you get angry, stop. Relax. And read it carefully. Read a comment carefully. Read it over and over. Let it sink in properly. Before you jump the fucking gun and have some really bad crap to say to somebody. Yes, I've been cursing like a racehorse through this. I'm sorry. I would rather be PG. Unfortunately, when I'm angry, I'm angry. At this point, any hope I had of doing voice acting for children's shows or whatnot is probably out the doggone window. Because if a lot of companies don't want a guy who's sitting there who curses. It's just not a good image. They don't want to associate with somebody like that. So I probably have screwed up any chances I might have had. I'm reminded of the fact that Rich, you know who I'm talking about, I've mentioned him several times before. A lot of you probably even know him. He wanted to do the same thing. He got into YouTube because he wanted to do voice acting, from what I understand. I could be wrong. I could be very wrong. I'm always wrong. And then he ended up where he's at. I don't know what the future holds, but I want to do something. And this is it. Alright, almost 10 minutes. In fact, we're fixing to hit 10 minutes. This has been The Goof. not being very goofy. Learn some patience. Learn to use every brain cell in your head, and calm down. Otherwise, just shut up. Bye now.